In the archive is a 1950 Canadian top secret document that states that, number one, the flying saucers, they called them back then, are real, that a concerted team headed up by Dr. Vannevar Bush, who headed up the Manhattan Project, the atomic bomb, is studying them, and their modus operandi, I'm quoting, meaning their propulsion and energy system, and that the whole matter is of tremendous significance and is more secret than the development of the hydrogen bomb. This is in black and white. It's an officially released top secret Canadian document. Now, what in the world would be more sensitive than the development of the ultimate doomsday weapon, a hydrogen bomb, a thermonuclear bomb? It's this. And so given that that's the case, imagine what measures have been taken to infiltrate and corrupt corporate media and what have you. And that's what we're up against. When I say that this issue about the extraterrestrial vehicles, the presence of the ETs, which are non-hostile, the technologies we figured out, that is the biggest secret in the history of the known recorded history of Earth, not just the United States. And the organization keeping it secret is global. It is not just US. And so, because look at it, I mean, the whole petrodollar banking system, oil, all of that is underpinned by the energy system that runs everything you and I are using, including this conversation. So if you, what I often do with a senator or a member of Congress, I'll say, you see that thing moving that the Pentagon has admitted was our Navy jet, Fravor and his guys filming? There's no propulsion system. There's no rocket. There's no heat signature. They've admitted there's no jets. There's no nuclear power plant because those are hot as hell. And there's no thermal image. I said, how is it moving? Up and down and at huge speeds and making turns. It's an electromagnetic field propulsion. We figured out how they work. When that comes out, it's the end of oil and the petrodollar, on and on and on. I said, so let's demystify this. This is much less about little green men and little gray men and aliens than it is about raw geopolitical power and money. Full stop. It's a technology story. It's a science story. But it's the secrecy has reached the point that it's killing the earth. I mean, you have 3 billion people on the earth, but don't even have the means to cook their food. So they're cutting down rainforests. So how do you fix this problem? You're not going to fix it with solar panels or windmills. I have the largest, I'm looking at the largest legally allowed solar panel, solar farm allowed by law in Virginia, right here on my farm near Thomas Jefferson's house. And guess what? When our power goes out, it won't run bumpkiss. You can't heat or cool this house with that system. It's not big enough. And that's the largest you're going to legally make, and it costs $100,000. So this is not a solution for poor people who don't even have the means to cook their food. So these technologies would fix all those problems, but they would also terminate $1,000 to $2,000 trillion worth of corporate assets and commodities. So this is the conundrum we're in. If this information had come out 100 years ago, we'd be okay. We waited too long. Now it's either it's going to be hard either way, man. I mean, there's no easy way to do this unless you're looking at an extinction level event where you crash the whole system and pull it back out of the ashes like Phoenix, right? So this is why the dithering in Congress, and I will tell you this, the people in the special forces and covert world that are on our side of this are, I'm using the term, and I'm quoting, fed up. And so that's dangerous, though, because we're talking about a catastrophic disclosure. And so I think we need to thread this needle very carefully. I'm trying to, as best I can, as one man with my friends. And thank God I have the most wonderful wife and support. But, we've been, married 45 years. But it's been quite a journey. And the other thing, is people laugh at this. These covert guys all go, this is what most people laugh at. That's the most important. And that's what we're doing with the CE5 contact. So by the way, anyone who wants to come in Temecula, July 26, 27, 28, We're going to have 500 people out under the stars setting up systems to vector in these UFOs and see what happens. But it's a whole training program. And if you can't come, you can do it online, do a webinar, and you drop that link. The reason that's important, we haven't talked about this. What we're not talking about is out there. How do they view this? We're on this planet, little blue planet, beautiful, and we're ruining it. And we're the only response these civilizations have gotten from humans have been down the barrel of a directional energy weapon or something, right? That knocks them out of the sky and we kill them. Who's taking care of the relationship? Who's taking care of the diplomacy? These are intelligent, living beings with civilizations that are very advanced. So what we're doing with this CE5 contact, even though it's ridiculed a great deal, I don't care. I'm going to call it everything, is to be the frontline human diplomatic corps, as it were, to reach out to these civilizations. Because Tony Blinken isn't, the United Nations isn't, the Foreign Ministry of the United Kingdom isn't, Foreign Office, who? So we have started this grassroots program to do that. And by the way, the success of that program by having 4 ET craft that came in Florida in 1992 started the Disclosure Project. That's why the intelligence community reached out to me. That was the genesis, this Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. The whole Disclosure Project started out of that because General Stubblebine and some of his guys took me to a hotel room and said, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" I said, "Well, we've uncovered the Rosetta Stone of making ET contact. And it has to do with remote viewing and all these controversial concepts." And he says, "Yeah, but you don't have the right to do that." I said, "Yes, I do." And we did mano a mano for a while. And he had a CIA and an NSA guy there. Now, this is in 92. So, but when that event happened, it ended up on the front page of the Pensacola paper. And it was a group of us on the beach doing these CE5 contact protocols. And 4 popped in, materialized right there in the sky. Now, the cameras were lousy, but you can hear this one guy from Louisiana going, "Holy damn hot shit." It's hilarious. But it was fun. And so we're going to be doing that in next month in Temecula, California, out in the countryside outside this town. And
these extra
it's going to be great fun.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.